Did we ever wonder why we are not able to achieve the results that we always wanted? Probably because we repeat the same actions and same old results are going to happen. So for new results to happen, we need new actions. And for new actions to happen, we need to change the feeling or emotion towards that actions. And for those feelings or emotions to change, the thought pattern within our mindset, our mind has to change. And for those thoughts to change, we need to change our beliefs and the belief system that we have. Let's understand the wheel of belief. Beliefs trigger thoughts, thoughts trigger feelings, feelings trigger actions, actions trigger results. So the source of results is really beliefs. And if somebody can work on that belief system to get closer to the reality of it, to reality of life, automatically results going to get produced the way you want. So as we grow up, we get a lot of these beliefs from parents, friends, our society around us. And not every belief is close to the reality. And some of them are so far from the reality that it's gonna hurt us as we move forward in life. So we are going to look at some of these myths and beliefs and see what is that we could do about that, so that once we place these new beliefs in our system, it's gonna produce the right results. And these faulty beliefs are like a mental box or a mental barrier that we have within ourselves, and we can't see outside of it. And as we correct it, our capacity to see life as it is increases. So belief number 1 is that love is easy and doesn't need any work. If one stays in her own comfort zone without any challenges, life becomes boring. In the society, we undervalue challenges and value comfort zone a lot. But one fails to understand that challenges will help you grow in your life. The other person is completely different than you. So it's an opportunity to understand the other half better. And it's not easy. It's like climbing a mountain and not able to get down halfway up. So people get into relationships and think that it's so easy. It's not. You have to give a lot, challenge after challenge, challenge after challenge. It's a serious business. You have to earn your right to be a lover. And that's going to happen with a new belief that if one can follow. And the new belief which could replace the older belief is that a loving relationship requires a lot of attention and requires you to expand your capacity for love. Belief number 2, which is a faulty belief number 2, is a good relation is a relation with no conflict whatsoever. Without any conflicts, one cannot grow. A healthy relationship always grows from conflicts. Conflict is a way to understand yourself and understand your partner as well. If there are no conflicts, you will become bored if your partner always agrees with you. And healthy conflict is always important. There are times where there is unhealthy conflict and doesn't go away and turns up into violence, which is not good. So as long as it's a healthy conflict, if you have a sense to look into and dissect more, it's an opportunity, beautiful opportunity for you to grow. So the new belief which could replace the old belief is that A healthy relationship is where conflict exists and welcomed as an opportunity to grow and know each other intimately. And we are going to talk about some of these myths as well. Anger is a bad emotion. We usually think it's a bad emotion, it's not good for us. But anger is a way to understand about yourself and the parts of you which is trying to not accept the things that are coming in your life. And if you know how to express that anger in a healthy way and not by pushing the anger deep down, because if you push the anger deep down, it's going to pop up again sometime or the other. So the new belief is that my anger is an opportunity for me to discover more about myself. And my partner's anger is an opportunity for me to discover more about my partner. So get curious when somebody is angry so that you could really sense and dissect the layers of that anger and try to understand what this person really wants or trying to say and what is their complaint about. So the other myth that we have is trying to change or fix your partner, thinking that they are broken. Folks who tried this understand that it doesn't work. And the reason why it doesn't work is because the other person will sense or feel that there is something wrong with them and you are trying to change them. And they react negatively and argue with you and fight back. And who is the one to blame for this to occur is you, and you are at the source of the conflict since you tried to change the other. Please stop doing it. The new belief which could replace it is, I cannot change anyone except myself. The other belief is that people do blame gaming. And by blame gaming, somehow you're trying to push the blame or whatever it is towards the other person. And understand this, when you blame somebody, you're giving an opportunity for the other person to blame you back. So you're giving the power to the other person to really get back at you. So it is very important that you need to understand that rather than blame gaming, if you could replace that with, let's work together as a team, and if one fails, we both fail, and let's both of us succeed in this relationship. If you like my suggestion or the new beliefs, put it in your belief system. If you don't or it doesn't fit you, then throw it out. Love each other forever. Happy loving.